What's up? This is Drolk, Dakota, whatever name you want to call me. I'll probably answer to it. And I haven't recorded a YouTube video for a little bit, but I'm excited to get back at this because this has been a question that a lot of people have asked me on streams, on podcasts, through DMs, all sorts of cool stuff. Drolk, how do I get people to talk to me? No one's talking to me in my stream. I have viewers, but no one's talking to me. So how do I get people to do that? Well, let's talk about that. So for me, I'm always talking. If you've ever been in any of my streams, twitch.tv/drolkgaming, shameless plug. If you've been in any of my streams, you know that I don't shut up. I will talk out my actions, my thoughts, what's going on in the game, and everything that kind of rattles up here, I just funnel it out through here. That's one way that you can fill space. But realistically, that's not easy. I am a little different, and it works out for me that way. But if you're someone who you're just getting used to streaming, you're still getting comfortable on camera, you're not fully ready to dive all in, you can still get people to engage with you. It's really cool. So think back to a time where you were at an event, a school event, party, anything, and you heard someone talking about something that you have an interest in. Let's say you are someone who really enjoys video games, and at this event, all of a sudden you hear someone start talking about your favorite game. Instantly, boom, flag, you hear it, and you respond. You want to engage with that. So as a streamer, put what I call it fishing. Go fishing. Reach out to the viewers and ask questions that really just kind of pique interest. So if you're playing Fortnite and your viewers are people who know Fortnite, maybe you can talk about your favorite guns. Ask. I'm normally someone who uses only snipers. If I was going to look to use a different kind of gun, what kind of gun would you suggest? And then give it a few seconds. Maybe someone will respond, maybe someone won't. But you can make your questions topical to the game that you're playing. Such as, when I play Apex Legends, I love playing Caustic because I look like Caustic. When you play, who do you usually play as? And I know it sounds like forced and staged, but these are questions that'll get people talking. You could simply ask, what's your favorite food? Or go, man, I am so hungry right now. I can't wait to get off stream because I'm going to eat my favorite meal of spaghetti. Do you have a favorite meal? And talk about that. Sometimes having a list pulled up of conversational starters can be enough to help you just kind of mellow out and stay focused. If you're someone who can go off the cuff, make it up as you go. Try to get people communicating. Don't just sit there and go, well, no one's talking in my chat. I wish someone would talk in chat. Why is no one's ever saying words in my chat? I don't know what's going on. Chat's dead. No one's going to pity chat with you. I'm just letting you know that. They're not. It's not how that works. But instead, you could say, man, I am just having an off night with this game. What do you do when you're in a funk? If you're trying to shake off the rust or you're coming back to a game that you haven't played in a while, what do you do to come back to that game? And you get people because you want them to talk about themselves. You want your viewers to talk about themselves because that's how you get initial interest. You gotta trigger that what's in it for me. As a streamer, you're there to entertain. And if you're so focused into your game that you're not continuously throwing out those fishing lines to hook viewers in, you're putting a lot of work on the viewer to want to engage with you. Don't make the viewer work for it. Spoon feed them. Make it easy. If you break the barriers to communication and it's easy for them to slip into conversation with you, that conversation can carry. Let's say you're just chatting. That is a tough one. Because for a lot of people that just chatting, everything that you're doing is talking. You don't have the game necessarily as the background, you have you. So with the just chattings, what I love to do, I have my stories, I'll go off on a tangent of a story. Sometimes, if my brain's all over the place, I'll have kind of a topic list of what I want to cover, but I'm flexible and fluid. Check in with your viewers. Ask them how their day was. Ask them if they have anything cool coming up. If they're another content creator, it's okay to ask them like, hey, what are you working on right now? If you know them from Twitter, talk about something that you have in common. use the common ground to build that connection. That's networking. And just engage with them. And if you are doing just chatting and no one's in there, have fun with it. Because if someone sneaks through and they just pull your stream up because they're like, hey, I want to check this person out, and they pull your stream up and all they see is this, they're going to keep looking. But if they pull your stream up and there's no one's talking, but you're telling a story like, and so that was the one time where I ended up fighting a bear. And then I got asked to leave Build-A-Bear. It's ridiculous, but remember you're an entertainer and you got to cater it to you. Me, I am extra. You may not be extra. I've seen some streamers who are very musically inclined, streamers who can do art well, talk about what you're doing. I don't know how to play music and I can barely draw stick figures. But if I could do those things, as I'm doing it, my mindset, what I'm thinking and how I'm going about it continues through, and I translate that into the words coming out of my mouth. If you're not a storyteller by trade or by skill, you can still be successful. You don't have to be great with words to be a successful streamer. But I'm a firm believer that you have to at least be great at making human contact. So I challenge you. Think of some ways and let me know, what are some ways that you have found work for you to engage people? What are some conversational hooks that you've used? Put them in the comments. Find me on Twitter. Tweet them to me. I'll retweet you. If you're tweeting me good conversational hooks, I'll retweet you because I think it's awesome and I want to share these with people. I don't want there to be barriers to having success as a streamer. I want to tear those down because everyone deserves the opportunity to know how to improve. I'm Drolk. I stream at twitch.tv/DrolkGaming. My link is in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate you just taking the time to check this out. Hopefully some of these tips helped you. Hopefully I didn't go on too much of a tangent. And if I did, let me know in the comments. Be like, Drolk, dude, I need more clarity, and we can talk about that. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for being here. Until next time, I'll see ya.